You're not here by accident. You didn't just stumble across this video. You were led here, quietly, intentionally, by something far greater than coincidence. Because on June 22nd, something rare happens. Not loud, not chaotic, but soft, magnetic, and sacred. The moon and Venus will meet in the dawn sky. And when they do, the universe will ask you one question. Are you truly ready to receive what you've been asking for? This is not about chance. It's not about working harder or doing more. It's about alignment. Because on this day, the most powerful cosmic symbol of emotional readiness, the moon, and the ruler of luxury, money, and attraction, Venus, will come into perfect union in the early sky. And when that happens, the universe opens a subtle, nearly invisible test. A test that whispers, do you feel worthy of what you desire? Or do you still question it? Are you claiming abundance or still chasing it with fear? Most won't even feel it. Most will sleep right through it, but not you. Because if you've landed here, now, in this moment, it's already begun. This conjunction isn't just a pretty sight in the sky, it's a cosmic mirror. It reflects exactly where you are with wealth. It doesn't care how much you've struggled. It doesn't care how long you've waited. It doesn't care about your bank balance or your past. It only cares about this. Are you energetically available to receive the fortune you keep asking for? You see, abundance isn't something you earn. It's something you allow. And Venus, the planet of wealth, beauty, and attraction, she doesn't respond to force. She responds to flow. On June 22nd, as she touches the moon, she scans your energetic field and reads one thing. Are you a vibrational match to the life you say you want? Not just in words, not just in vision boards, but in your frequency, in your nervous system, in your breath. Because wealth is not a number, it's a state of being. And now comes the test. It won't look like a test. It may come as a delayed payment, an unexpected expense, or a silent morning full of doubt. It may feel like a door closing just when you thought it was opening, but don't panic. That is the test. The universe is watching not how you react, but how you remain. Can you stay calm when things shake? Can you stay wealthy inside, even if your world still looks the same? Because what happens right after June 22nd will not depend on your effort. It will depend on your embodiment. You may not realize this, but energy flows differently at dawn. Not like daytime, where everything is loud, sharp, and filled with distraction. At dawn, the veil is thinner. Your senses are more awake. The outside world is quieter, but the energy within you is screaming to be heard. Have you ever woken up before sunrise and felt uneasy? As if something is moving, even though everything is still? That's not anxiety. That's incoming energy. That's the moment your field gets rewired. Where old stubborn frequencies break open like thin ice in something ancient, something coded in your soul starts to wake up. That's why June 22nd at dawn isn't just a time slot. It's a spiritual crossroad. Venus won't just pass the moon. She'll pass through you. She'll send something through the sky that doesn't travel through light. It travels through feeling. A low, magnetic hum that moves behind your ribs. A whisper in your chest that says, wake up. It's time to rise into the wealth you were always meant to hold. If you're still, if you're open, if you're silent enough to notice it, you'll feel that flow hit your spine. And when you do, it will feel like a truth you forgot. Returning home. So let me ask you, softly but directly, on June 22nd, will you pass this energetic test? Will you wake up that morning and behave like the wealthy version of you would? Will you walk slower, trust deeper, speak calmer? Will you expect good news even before it arrives? Or will you shrink, doubt, worry? Because what happens right after June 22nd will not depend on your effort. It will depend on your embodiment. Can you hold the vibration of someone who already knows that the fortune is yours? Not as hope, not as someday, but as inevitability. Now listen carefully. On June 22nd, the moon rises as a crescent, a thin curve of light. This symbolizes the beginning of attraction, the moment when emptiness begins to fill, and Venus, still glowing with love and abundance, joins her. Together, they signal a portal of receiving. But receiving is not passive, it's a sacred skill. And most people fail this test because they think desire is enough. It's not. Desire without readiness is like asking for a gift, then slamming the door shut. Readiness means you trust your path, even when nothing shows. You make money decisions from calm, not fear. You speak abundance without forcing it. You rest without guilt. You celebrate others as if it's already your turn. If you do this, even for 1 hour on June 22nd, you send a message back to the stars. You tell the universe, I'm not just asking for wealth. I'm prepared for it. I'm aligned with it. I'm ready to hold it with grace. And then something clicks, something shifts, something flows. So here's what to do. On the morning of June 22nd, as early as you can, wake up and feel like money is already in your life. Not hypothetically, but physically. Drink your water like royalty. Walk like gold is under your feet. Speak like someone who expects miracles. And then write down this phrase. I am now a vibrational match to the fortune that's already mine. Whisper it, repeat it. Feel it in your spine. Because if Venus is testing you, this is your response. And if you hold that tone, not just for 5 minutes, but through your daily moments, you'll notice the world shift. People will speak differently to you. Opportunities will return. Money that was held up will be released. Ideas will click. Support will arrive. And don't forget the most powerful signal of all, gratitude in advance, before it shows up, before you get the email, before the number changes in your account. Say thank you. Say it like it already happened. Because in truth, it has. Everything you desire already exists in energetic form. June 22nd is just the day it gets scanned, matched, activated. Now pause and breathe. Feel into it. You are not becoming rich. You are remembering that you already are. The moon and Venus didn't create wealth. They revealed it. You were always the channel, the signal, the gate. This isn't about astrology. It's about alignment. This isn't about the planets changing. It's about you changing. So when you wake up on June 22nd, ask yourself, if I were already living my rich life, how would I move today? And then move like that. Because in the sky above you, a test is being given. And your frequency is the answer sheet. You've waited long enough. You've asked, visualized, hoped, cried, tried. Now, just become the version of you who already has it. Be her, be him, be them. Because June 22nd is not a date on a calendar, it's a door, and it's already opening. If this message spoke to you, let the universe see your readiness. Comment below, I'm ready for my wealth to meet me now. Your words activate more than algorithms. They activate energy. And if you haven't already, subscribe to this channel. Because we are not just chasing money here. We are becoming the frequency of fortune itself. And that frequency never stops attracting